Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige and this is Life on Earth. Today's general reading is going to be for the collective and or whoever is meant to hear this message. So before we jump into the tarot to take a closer look into the past, present, and future, I have some oracle cards here so that we can see what spirit is highlighting for you at this time and wants you to be made aware of, be more mindful of, and just take into consideration above all else. This oracle deck is called the Heart Code Oracle. I love it. And it is based on relationships, but the most important relationship is the one that we have with ourselves, so keep that in mind. Number 22, decisions. You will soon arrive at a crossroads. You will need to decide which path to travel. Your choices may cause friction and animosity with those you love. However, it is paramount that you make a choice that best suits your needs and desires. Do not sacrifice yourself to benefit those around you or avoid conflict. You have aligned with this opportunity to expand and live a life that reflects your truth. Do not let others hold you back. Confidently decide what serves you best and step forward, knowing that unsupportive relationships will naturally fall to the wayside. I love that. Let's get one more before we begin. I got the same card again. That always happens. All right, so really keep that that in mind. Maybe pause the video, listen to it over again. Okay, I will see you in the reading. Okay, guys, so let's get into a closer look into the past, present, and future and the person that is on your mind. As for the past here, I feel like you had received some information, maybe about your job or some kind of information that wasn't exactly the best news to hear. And I feel like this information caused you a lot of anxiety and really caused you to start overthinking, and you really blew the whole thing out of proportion, for lack of better terminology. I feel like this really got the best of you. This information, whatever you were told, it could have been some information regarding a relationship. Maybe you were told some bad news about someone lying to you or something like that. Maybe like something regarding a house. I'm not sure. But I feel like what you did with this information and all this anxiety that it caused, I feel like you put this into your work and you started to really look back and reflect with all of the things that you had created, and you really put all of yourself into your work and really said to yourself, what can I do moving forward to make my life like a living artwork, like a living what can I do to make my life like a living piece of artwork? What can I do to put everything into my work so that I have no more lingering anxiety, no more overthinking, no more insomnia or interruptions to sleep with nightmares, so on and so forth, okay? In the present here, I feel like you were holding on very tightly to a relationship that you were grieving. You were holding on tightly to the grieving part of it, the sorrow, the part of your life that caused you to focus more on the sorrow than it did on the positive things in your life. But I feel like eventually you did turn around and you see how this person is focusing on these 3 spilt cups. Like, you can't cry over spilt milk, you know the saying. Well, this person eventually turned around, you being the person, you turned around and you accepted the fact that you had so much to look forward to in your life. That's in the present. So you did that. And in the present, you have like this new opportunity, which you are jumping into with this you're taking a calculated risk. You're taking a risk with like this innocence, but like you have this wisdom behind it. You are jumping into something new with all of your heart. You're following your heart's desire. You're leaving everything behind. You're leaving this situation that caused you sorrow behind, and you're letting go in the past. You're leaving behind the fact that you're holding on so much to everything, and you're really just moving on. And I feel like that is such a beautiful thing here in the present for you. In the future here, I see that there's this card of carrying a heavy burden and losing sight of why you started to do this work or have this relationship that caused you to feel overwhelmed to begin with. The Strength card, which is having patience, being disciplined, having confidence, merging your higher self with your physical self, meaning you are trusting in your higher self and your intuition. And this card here, which is signifying the fact that you are not pleased with the situation at hand, but you don't know exactly how to move forward. So I feel like in the future here, there will be a situation in which you are jumping into now. It's going to, at some point, be overwhelming to you. You're going to lose sight of why you jumped into it in the first place, but you are going to use your wisdom and your intuition and your higher self and your strength and all of your patience and your determination and your drive and your passion to really figure out why you had started this journey to begin with. And you are going to figure out what it is that you want to keep in your life and what it is that you want to leave behind. Okay, so as for the lesson and what you need more of, the reason this is all happening from a bigger perspective, the universe's message to you, whatever, however you want to look at it. There is something that you are really unsure of how to leave behind because you don't know exactly how to let it go. It's like this situation is very confusing to you. It might be a situation, a connection with a person that is baffling to you, and it's causing some stagnation, some miscommunication in your life, some area of your life in which is becoming very confused and very slowed down when it comes to opportunities and moving forward and all that. But this is a situation in which there is hope and you are following your heart, and there is going to be, with this card here, a light at the end of the tunnel. And what this message is from the universe, I feel, is to keep following your heart and listening to your intuition, but make sure that with this card here, you are paying attention to the things in your life that have to be let go of, and get to the root of the problem as to why they have to be let go of. Because in the present here with the Fool, we want to start getting into those new journeys and to take those leaps of faith without having to look back. Here in the past, we don't want this repeated with this overthinking, this interruption to sleep, all this insomnia, all these nightmares, everything like that. We really just want to use our strength here, and we can look into the future and see that we're going to be like stronger than ever. Okay, so as for the challenge here and what you need less of, the challenge here is you may be feeling left out in the cold, like you have been not invited to some kind of party, like you have some kind of big financial loss, but the big thing about this card, about feeling left out in the cold, injured, no one cares, etc., is that it's more of a feeling, not an actuality. And here with the Devil, it's like you are feeling left out of something. Maybe someone is not communicating with you, maybe you're not seeing the benefits of some kind of job opportunity, maybe you're not getting as much abundance in your financial area of your life as you want. But with this card here with the Devil in reverse, you are really letting go of the any obsessions in your life, any unhealthy attachments, any addictions. You're really moving forward from that. And with this card here, the Knight of Swords, there is this message here to expect the unexpected and keep moving forward. The next part of this reading is something that I forgot to mention in the intro, so I will have you do it now. But this is the interactive part of this reading, in which I just started doing 2 readings ago, so that's why I forgot. I apologize. But this is the time where you kind of take a moment, pause the reading, really meditate, become more enveloped with the present moment, and think of a question, get it on your minds and on your heart. And I have an answer here with the cards, and I will do my best to answer it with Spirit's help. If you do not resonate with the answer, or it just doesn't feel like it's the right answer, then, I do my best to read for the collective, but if it doesn't suit you, don't take it personal, just try again with the next reading, okay? So, let's get into the answer to your question. Okay, so, for the answer, reciprocated attraction, new love in partnerships, temporary feelings of being blocked out, unheard, or there's a sense of miscommunication. And this card is indicating a huge decision as far as relationship goes in your life. It could indicate a soulmate, a twin flame, but there's a big decision to make when it comes to partnerships. And all of these cards are indicating to me that the answer to your question is a yes, because all of these cards are saying to me that whatever is going on as far as you and another person is concerned, if that's what you asked about, if it doesn't resonate, leave it for someone else. This is saying to me that it is going to work out, and or that it was meant to be. Maybe not forever, but definitely for right now. Okay, so moving on to the energy of love in your life right now. We are moving on to also the energy of love in your life right now, and we're going to go into the connection with you and another person. So the energy of love in your life right now, there's definitely this energy of misuse of power, the negative traits of the masculine. This could be a person who is driven by their ego. I just feel that there's also this feeling of someone may be coming clean about taking something from you. It may be your time. It may be they may have lied to you, and they may be coming clean about it. They may have stolen something from you, and they're going to tell you about it. But this person is definitely there's this person in your energy who is definitely just like a huge D-bag. Sorry, I'm just kidding. But there's also the Justice card. So I feel like we have life on earth. Justice will be served. We have life on earth. Regardless of this person's energy here with the Emperor in reverse, invading your love energy, there's definitely going to be karmic justice served for all. And I would just take that as a huge indicator that everything's going to be all right. Everyone in the situation is going to get the karmic nudge that they deserve, okay? As far as you in the connection with the person that is on your mind goes, you are feeling truly unsupported, and you are questioning why you even started to fight for this person or this situation and this connection to begin with. You're starting to feel tired and worn out, feeling like you don't know why this person, in this connection, has become so much of your life and so much of your time and energy. It takes up so much of it. So you are truly sad to walk away from it. You are truly, it's not that you don't love this person, it's not that you don't cherish this connection, but you are following your intuition with this one, and you are really choosing to walk away. Some part of you is choosing to, and if you're in a committed relationship that you're not going to leave, I feel like you are going to take a step back and to really follow your intuition, and just to see, maybe take a reset, really feel out what's going on within you, see what's good with the relationship. You know what I mean? Okay, so what's next? As far as they go in the connection, they are looking pretty good here with the Sun card. I feel like this person is trying to offer you a lot of love. They are trying to bring you a lot of honest communication, I see a lot of success in their energy with whatever they're doing. I do feel like they are in touch with their emotions at this time, and they are trying to bring that into this connection in one way or another. This person is following their heart, and they are doing everything they can to bring light to the situation. So maybe if you are feeling like leaving, maybe just take a moment. Let's look at the cards in the spread coming up to see what else Spirit has to say about this, okay? As far as what you don't see coming here, I feel like this is like your happily ever after. Everything goes right. You have a successful, supportive, healthy home life, joy. There could be children, X, Y, and Z. But there are two like really concerning energies here. This energy is of someone who is a scam artist, and it came up in the last reading as well, is connected with fraud, is maybe a liar, a cheater. He could be like a con artist. They could be he or she, whatever. And this is the feeling of like, why am I in this situation? Like, should I even bother continuing moving forward in this situation? So what you don't see coming, there could be a little bit of a sketchy energy. You may find out some lies or some deceit that you may even question the entire relationship or what you have going on at home. But I would say to follow your heart and intuition with this one and stick with it, because people make mistakes. It doesn't mean that this person is like a horrible person, okay? In the history of this connection, I do see that with this card, I see someone like taking a stand. There being a lot of good advice, high intellect, a lot of like breakthrough communication. And I feel like there's similar energy with the King of Swords, but like in a much more matured and stable way. So I feel like in the history of this connection, there's been a lot of like following your logic over your heart and experiencing like a lot of completions in your life and finishing up cycles, like huge energetic cycles and life cycles, finishing up chapters in your life because of this connection. It may not even, like, if you're not with someone and you're thinking about someone who like you're not even in a relationship with, this connection could have been such a driving force to get you to grow up, to get out of bad habits, like could have driven you to become the better version of you, could have lifted you to become more in touch with like all of your gifts and skills and abilities, could have moved you to your higher timeline. Like this is like a really big energy here, okay? So hold on one second. Sorry guys, I have a new spread here that I created, so I have to keep looking up at my my spread notes. Okay, so as far as the future of this connection, I feel like there's going to be a lot of stability here in the home, in stability in financial independence. You guys might have some dogs at home. I mean, I see some like family chilling here with you guys, and there may even be children in the home. But I just feel like you may also have some times like in the future where if you feel like you are a prisoner of like your own self-imposed prison, just take some time out to reset, to heal, to like clear this overthinking. You may like actually need to get some help. Don't be afraid to ask for some help and get some help with your mental health. I sure as hell don't. I'm not afraid to ask for help with that. So let's move. So the last bit of advice from Spirit, I love this. Next time you are feeling creative block, next time you are doubting your purpose, doubting your reason for being, having some low self-confidence, feeling like you lack the beauty that you once had or that you could have, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you're fighting for something and you lost sight of it and you don't know why you're here and whatever else, maybe it's involving this connection. The advice from Spirit is to go inward. Like Spirit has been saying this whole time, take some time aside to go within, get some quiet time, and you have all of the answers that you seek. Truly, I can say this wholeheartedly, without a doubt from experience, that when you look inside of yourself and tune out like all of the external noise and you like don't rely on anything around you that you've built up and trusted in, like don't even rely on your own perception of like what else going on. Just tune in to your quiet peace of mind, trust in meditating with your higher self, and like the answer is in the present moment. I tell you right now. Let me see if I feel like I need to pull you guys another oracle card. I love this reading. I feel like it's a little bit different, like a lot different than the story that I've been picking up on recently. The story that I've been picking up on recently for the collective has been a very particular story that I feel like I have been reading about for me as well, like as part of the collective. But this is a different story, a different collective, so I love that. I love that. For the collective and or whoever needs to hear this message, can we please get one last bit of advice? This card really. Embrace uncertainty. I love that. Embrace uncertainty. Let's look in the booklet. Page 72. A moonlit night might be beautiful, but it makes it hard to really see what's going on if you need to. Under very gentle moonlight, we simply can't see exactly what's going around us. If we go out into the night and the moon is in the early stages of the waxing cycle or the late stages of the waning cycle, there isn't much illumination offered. If this card comes up for you, it suggests that you don't yet know the full story around whatever question you're asking. It could simply be that someone else involved in your situation still isn't clear on what they do or do not want. Still, so they can't tell you. Deception may be at play, which can bring up a lot of anxiety and even fear. All is not lost, though. Remember, the moon goes in phases, and even if there isn't too much light around your situation right now, in the fullest of time, everything will be clarified and illuminated. And you'll learn what you need to. That will ultimately be healing for you and everyone else. What? These cards do not lie, man. I told you. Additional meanings for the card. The path forward isn't clear yet. Explore your dreams and intuition. Trust your feelings. Uncertainty is part of the process. And wait before making your move. I love tarot. This is why. I love it. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.